My dear collective, welcome to a random reading. On my time right now, it is actually the new moon in Cancer, so we're gonna see what's up. Make it make sense, okay? I do have some specifics though, but initially I just wanted to do it like a random reading, okay? It's still a random reading though, but So we're gonna start first. I got these messages pretty late. Some of them last night, some of them right now, okay? In no particular order. Number one is that for anyone that this will make sense to, okay, a collective, there are people that are speaking of you in higher realms, in higher regards, okay? It could be the other side. It could be your spirit team talking to people to be like, you better speak nice about collective, okay? Because they are well respected and protected, so no funny business. I say this to say there are a lot of people that are speaking good about you, okay? So expect that. A lot of people are proud of you, but I'm also sensing the energy of like your spirit team, God, ancestors, angels are proud of you. People that know about your story, know about your journey is very proud of you, especially if you have done a major shift, transition in your life that's been quite tough, okay? A lot of them are like, you know what, you did that. They're very proud of you. For a lot of you, I feel like it's been quite tough. I'm like I'm crying, oh my god, okay? For a lot of you, it's been tough. I feel like it's been a lot, okay? So people that know about what you've been through, or just your spirit team in general, and this is why I feel like if anyone speaks bad about you, like, not you, not this one, not collective, because a lot of people would have crumbled if they even had like a season of your whatever that was so tough that made me in tears right now. I feel like they would have crumbled, okay? So we got ancestors, spirit team, angels, people, humans, non-humans, being very proud of you, of the transitions, of the shifts that you are maneuvering in such a humble way. For some of you guys, you've been moving in a very humble way. For others, it's a very much like, I have boundaries. You know, are you moving in a sense of grace? They're very proud of you, okay? Like I said, a lot of people would not be able to handle even a season of your life, okay? So that's why people are speaking good about you. Definitely the other side, definitely your spirit team, but also other people in human form. So it's like, yeah, you did that. I don't know what else to say. Confirmation for somebody. Okay, let's just pull a card for the sake of it. For a lot of you guys, you're gonna get a glow after whatever you have transformed from. Or I'm also getting the energy like you don't look what you've been through as well. But yeah, I'm also proud of you. I know that's right. It's just do a little. I know that's right. Okay, let's move on to the next message. Message number 2, very positive as well. Somebody's gonna be struck by luck. Okay, as soon as when I sat down and situated this, I have more stuff behind and around the camera. There is this this ladybird just like flew into me, like on my cheek, and almost like I don't have anything that is scented or number one, because I have allergies, but also I don't have anything that is scented around me to attract insects in that manner. Okay. So I was kind of surprised. That's never happened before. So that is, on another note, ladybirds are symbolic and relevant for luck, okay, prosperity. It's kind of like the bumblebee in a way, okay. Now I don't know what online is saying, but whenever I see ladybirds, bees, etc., that is for, luck, prosperity, royalty, depending on the energy. So expect that as well. But like I said, immediate, fast, intense luck coming your way. Okay. So there is that. Anything else? I think that's it though. Expect luck coming in. I am going to use the cards in a minute, so I just want to clarify the specifics first, okay? This is more so for the specific family. It could be your family, or I would just say this: if you have a large family, you're about to move into a bigger house, okay? Somebody's family. It could be yours, somebody you know, but I pray it is for everyone. A family unit is about to move into luxury. I'm talking about new everything. When this new home comes, it's going to be new everything. However, somebody specific, and I think it's you, collective, especially if you're a feminine, your room is still being built for some reason, okay? So you might have to take the spare room or something, but yeah, that's a message for somebody. A family unit, I feel like it's you that's watching, okay? Whoever has a big family, a large family, okay? I'm talking about at least 3 brothers and 2 sisters upwards, okay? But it's a family of more than 4, and that is excluding the parents, okay? You're about to move into luxury, okay? That is somebody's message. Let's move on to the next. Like I said yesterday night, I got the name Malcolm. I got a few names, okay? So we're gonna start first with Malcolm. So you are either Malcolm's wish fulfillment, or Malcolm is your wish fulfillment, okay? I feel like they want to tell you something. Based on the cards here, we got the 4 of hearts, okay, the 10 of clubs. So I feel like they either want to build a house with you, move in with you, make you their home, their person, okay? I feel like Malcolm wants to bring justice to you, or you want to bring justice to Malcolm, but I'm getting the energy of like it's more so Malcolm taking the action in terms of, I want to build a house, a family, we're gonna move in together, I want to make things right, okay? So whoever has this name, that is your message. Anything else? Okay, so we got, this could be the one. So for a lot of you guys, this person is the one for you, or they know that you're the one for them, okay? This is the partner you already met. So for some of you guys, it's a person you're already with right now, or is coming back, okay? You're about to have a deep conversation of being what? The one for each other, okay? So this is in relation to Malcolm, all right? So let's move on to the next name. Cordelia, okay? Same thing, pull a free card, see what's up. So we got this one here. Something about January 3rd is relevant. August 14th is relevant. Okay. So I feel like somebody's oblivious about some sort of information. It could be what happened on those specific dates. However, what do they want with you now? Ooh, so I don't feel like it's a good energy. They could be on some manipulated bullshit. They could be on some calculating bullshit. Okay? Why is that? The reason why they could be a little bit mischievous, a little bit calculating, is because of some sort of home in terms of land. Okay? So this could be family related, or maybe Cordelia is trying to fight for your land, okay, or property, or your name is Cordelia and they're trying to do this to you, okay? So there's some sort of mischievous energy right now that's happening in relation to Cordelia, and it's in relation to properties and land. Okay, so I need you to stand strong when it comes to you and yours, whether your name is Cordelia or not. Okay, I think that's it though. But I will say, when I tuned into this specific name last night, I immediately thought I was talking Mercury retrograde, but I do have a speech impendency. Welcome to BK Oracles. Listen, so when I got this name, I thought about the spin-off show Angel, the spin-off show from Buffy and the Vampire, or Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I don't remember a character, and I don't have internet out here, but based on what I tuned into and referenced, this person could be an energy vampire that wants your land. Okay, Cordelia could just be symbolic for the fact that there's an energy vampire that wants your property, your land, for them to be victorious, for them to be an empire. Okay, why did I say empire though? Okay, so somebody wants your land, so they, according to the energy here, if they have your land, they become the emperor. Okay, so they just need one more property, which is yours. Either Cordelia is well, I would say this, I feel like I clarified in terms of names, but in terms of symbolism, if you're gonna go based on Cordelia, there is an energy vampire collective. This is for anyone that it will resonate. Somebody wants your property or land for them to become the emperor, and the emperor for me is somebody that is well respected and have their own businesses, is pretty much somebody that has authority and get what they want. Like, this is giving moguls, CEOs, like, they get money, okay, and they have money to spend. They're very lucrative in that sense, okay? They don't have to do much. So I feel like there is some sort of, this person, this emperor, could be an energy vampire, okay? Because apparently your land is the creme de la creme for them to be respected, okay? So I need you to fight for your rights and your land and your property, okay? Whoever this is for, let's move forward to the next message, okay? There's another name, Juanita, okay? So we got this one here. So something that was kind of like a joke, it's not a joke anymore, okay? Something is like not a joke anymore. So we got this one here. Now somebody feels like an orphan, or they feel alone, they feel abandoned. I don't know, maybe somebody was joking about something, but it's not a joke. I don't know if somebody's homeless. Somebody was acting like everything was good, but it's not good. So, message to Juanita based on the cards, okay? If you're watching. So, there's a lot of options. A lot of people are involved in this, and they're very happy, okay? Something about destination. Maybe somebody was like moved out or relocated. I'm also getting that. Okay, messages to Juanita if you are watching. We got this one here. There's some sort of unrequited love. Okay, there's also going to be a message as well. There's also going to be some sort of anxiety. I feel like somebody wants to tell you about a love not happening, but they could be too afraid to tell you this. I don't know why I'm getting the energy like somebody was together with somebody, like married or just in a relationship, and they could have traveled, moved to another country, and that person never came back, and now that person needs to tell you that, you know, they don't love you anymore. Somebody's weird, okay? If you're watching for Juanita, I do feel like it's something of this nature where relationship, a partner moved away for work, for business. They were supposed to come back to get you. They didn't, and now they need to send you a letter of separation. Okay, but if you're watching for Juanita, and somebody will be left behind, okay? If you're watching for Juanita, for her, so these are, so we got this one here in reverse, and then we got this one here in reverse. So somebody doesn't have hope anymore, and somebody also doesn't want to be in a relationship that is based on sex or physical relationship. Okay, I feel like this could have been happening, or this what took place between you and Juanita, this could also resulted in Juanita having a child. Okay, getting pregnant. I'm tuning into pregnant out of wedlock. Okay, maybe somebody is like religious. Okay, but yeah, long story short, if you're watching Juanita, she does not want to get pregnant, and if she has, she doesn't want to have a relationship based on sex anymore, or just have fun. Okay, that type of energy. If you're on that energy, she doesn't want it, whether she got pregnant or not, and she definitely doesn't want it if you're somebody that wants to be with her and other people. So that is your message. Maybe you're trying to fix things, heal things, but I don't think she wants to. All right, lastly, we got insurance. Okay, I do feel like if you're divorcing Juanita, it's gonna be a nasty divorce. I'm also something about insurance. Maybe somebody was together based on insurance. I'm also getting that. Okay, if somebody cheated, it's gonna be a weird separation. Okay, but I'm also getting the energy of like somebody was together based on insurance. So that is somebody's message. Listen, this is for somebody. I don't know what else to say. That's just confirmation. We're gonna leave it at that. If there's no correlation, somebody's insurance is gonna go up or gonna go down, or something is weird with it. Okay, I don't know. Somebody needs to double check, or something is not filed. If you have any suspicions about the insurance or insurance in general, maybe you need to double check something, like something that was not signed needs to be signed, something about being filed or not. Okay, or it's in relation to what I mentioned before in terms of separation and divorce. Okay, like the Juanita situation. Lastly, we got dumplings. Okay, I feel like that's just a little bit more of a calm energy. So I just feel like somebody's eating dumplings watching this, or somebody knows how to cook very good dumplings. They know how to cook food. Okay, or somebody missed your dumplings, or you missed this person's dumplings. Okay, I feel like is either one of the examples that I mentioned. I feel like somebody's a very good cook, or somebody wants to cook for you, and I feel like dumplings is relevant. Okay, I don't know what else to say. I mean, enjoy. Okay, so now I'm just gonna shuffle randomly. We're also gonna add initials at the end. to see what comes up. So collective, right now there's somebody that's a little bit irritated. So we got this one in reverse. It could be your children. If you have children, they could be irritated for sure. I feel like that could be relevant. Ooh, let's see here. Ooh, there we go. I don't know. There we go. Okay. So somebody could be irritated. I feel like it could be your children if you have children. Now, I just learned this recently, but I always say this, there's always weird stuff happening during the full moon, new moons. Okay, if you're not grounded, it's a very good time to be outside, my friends. Okay, but I say this to say, children could be affected and a little bit more sensitive to the energy shifts that's taking place. So don't be too harsh on them. It's the shifts that's happening with the moon cycle. Okay. If your name is Roberto, if you have children, or if you have children that have these names, they're gonna spaz out a lot. Okay. Like, you're gonna look at them like, oh my god, what's wrong with that child? It's because of the shifts. Okay. So just gentle parenting, okay? I'm also tuning into that somebody might be a little bit immature right now. Like a grown-up might act a little bit immature as well. We got this one here. There's somebody that is open-minded about you, and this person has a lot of feelings. This person is a very free-spirited. So, for instance, you could be from different belief systems, cultures, backgrounds, occupations, etc. You're dating somebody that's very open-minded. This person already has feelings for you. Okay, that's somebody's message. This person feels very free with you. At first, they didn't think that they could be free with you because of the differences, but they learned that over time, they're like, you know what? Damn, I do have feelings for him. Okay, so somebody has feelings for you, collective. I love it. Or you have feelings for somebody that's very different from you in some way. And yeah, I feel like it was kind of like a shock, but you make your person feel free and vice versa. I love this. Okay, anything else? For a lot of you guys, somebody is a little bit confused about something. There's a person that's confused here. This is for somebody else. I feel like they think that you are upset with them. They think that you think that they're somebody feels that you are upset with them, and they think that you are okay. The person that feels like they think that you are upset with them, collective, they feel like you think that they are manipulating you. And they're like, what? I feel like it's a misunderstanding. Again, this feels very retrograde bullshit, like shenanigans. A lot of miscommunication happens. But yeah, you have like a soulmate in terms of like a friend, family member, co-worker, business partner, etc., lover, etc., right? They feel like you are viewing them as being manipulative or deceptive, and they don't understand why. Okay, now will they clarify this? Will they make it right with you? But they're kind of confused why you think that they're manipulated. Maybe they heard from other people that you view them as manipulating. Okay, now this person could be a masculine that's like, I don't understand why collective is like viewing me as a manipulative, deceptive individual. They don't get it. Okay, this is a masculine that could be an earth sign. This could be a masculine that has a lot of, like, you know, they're good with money. You could have fun with them, like, or fun in the sense of like how do I say this? When you and this person, this masculine energy get together, you guys are like good. Like they don't understand why you are upset with them or why they're hearing the fact that you're upset with them. So for instance, if it's like a family member, a coworker, a soulmate, they're like, well, when I'm with Collective, everything is good. We're like talking, we're laughing, everything is like normal. But then they hear from somebody else that you would think they are deceptive and manipulative, and they don't get it. They're like, what? I just hung out with them like a month ago, a week ago. This person will try to talk to you, I guess, but they're like, they still don't know what to say because they don't understand. They don't get why you have the perception of making them being perceived that way. Okay? Lord. I don't know. For a lot of you guys, it is people close to you. A lot of you guys, it's either family or people you like are close to. You know, you care for. And I think that's it. Anything else? There's somebody that's struggling right now. They're going through it. It could be you or them. If it's you, Collective, it's gonna be okay. It could be a struggle about some sort of information. For a lot of you guys, it's a struggle about somebody's behavior. I feel like somebody really irritates you. Collective, if it's you, I feel like you're really irritated by this person, but it's gonna be okay. It's just the energy vampire. Okay, I feel like you will resonate with the other messages when I talk about karmic people. So you have somebody that wants to deliberately irritate you, and they do irritate you. It's gonna be okay. Just distance yourself. It's Mercury retrograde. They're probably an energy vampire. If not, they're definitely karmic in your life. And that's on that. Okay. Now, if it's the other people that are like, you know, feeling some type of way about you, who cares? Okay? Let's move on. Anything else? There's somebody wants... I don't know why I'm laughing. 28 could be relevant. I feel like somebody wants to make a romantic offer towards you. It could be a masculine here. But yeah, this masculine, they already like, they have decided that you're the one for them, that they want to make this offer. They're very enamored by you. 33 could be relevant. 28 timeline or age. Maybe this is a person that's very funny, or they find you to be very funny. Yeah, they want to make a romantic offer. Okay. So for some of you guys, whoever this resonates with, you're gonna get a romantic offer from somebody that thinks you're very funny. They're very funny, and their heart is gonna be open towards you. So yeah, okay, there we go. That is the new moon energy. Let's do a little initials. I think I need to move back a bit. I don't know why. I'm also channeling Ozempic. So maybe somebody has diabetes. Somebody is going on a weight loss journey. I don't know. But let's do the initials. That we can do. Okay. So let's see. Anything that's relevant here. I'm channeling right now that some of you guys are going to meet a Sagittarius this month. Okay. I don't know what for, but you're gonna meet a Saggy. Okay. All right. I'm channeling kayaking. Okay, so you're gonna go on a kayak trip with a Sagittarius. That's fun. So okay, so we probably I accidentally shut this camera off. That's crazy. But kayaking with a Sagittarius. Okay. Let me some outdoors activities. Okay, something about Mars is relevant. So Mars placement in your birth chart, Mars and Pluto is relevant. Okay. Maybe for this kayaking trip, or maybe for reference for something. Okay. I feel like if you've been easily irritated, somebody's gonna help you manage that, and you're gonna feel very happy. Okay. So we got HR, so you could work at HR, or somebody does, or you're gonna get help from HR. Let's see here. Somebody is in fear right now, or they used to be in fear, but they won't have fear, or they're in fear of something. Okay, if you're in fear, it will go away. If other people are in fear, it will go away too. It's because of your spirit team. Okay, so whoever was in fear energy, it will go away, because I feel like it's like manipulation of energy. If you heard about like the spirit of fear, something of that is going on. Okay, if you're watching my readings, side note, part of my collective, but I give healing messages, so you know, if it's not like I would just say this: people that watch my readings and been with this channel, been watching my readings, you get confirmations and healing messages. So on that note, that's why you're gonna be okay. Okay, I don't know about everybody else, but I do know in terms of the collective that do watch my readings. Okay, so let's move on. Somebody, I'm seeing death fear. Maybe somebody doesn't want to listen to somebody, or don't want to hear something, or somebody has an impairment. Okay, just like I have a speech impediment, somebody could be deaf. Okay. So I'm seeing here new, something new is coming in. Okay, so out with the new, in with the old. Somebody could get a new car. Let's see here. Somebody might get into kegling or kegel. I think that's like a, oh, I think it's like a muscle workout, but for your womb. Kegel. Listen, if you're feminine, you know what this is. But kegel in terms of the womb, okay? Somebody might need to try that. And somebody's interested in weights training, something about trying out a kilogram at a time. Okay. I'm channeling somebody's a lazy bum. Okay, so you might see or view somebody to be a lazy bum, or you feel like a lazy bum. Again, it could be spiritual, where you feel like a lazy bum, like a procrastinator, right? You don't have the energy like you used to, and you're just like, I'm going to decide to be a lazy bum. Or you're dealing with a lazy bum, or you're calling somebody out for being a lazy bum. Oh lordy. Somebody is going to start a new job, something about a temp. You're going to start off being a temp, okay? Or somebody's going to temp for you. Somebody feel drained as well. Somebody's going to get a new car. Somebody feels like something is fake, or they don't want to be fake. I feel like there's a mixture of energy. If anyone feels like kind of like out of it right now, because like I said, things are being tested, kids are being affected, you are being affected, everything is going to be balanced out. It's for a reason. It's giving the out with the old in with the new, and it's kind of like you being forced to change, even if you don't want to. It is for highest and best good, and sometimes all the changes that we go through needs a little bit of a push, you know, and changes are not easy. Okay, that's why it's a change. Anything else for collective during this new moon in Cancer? Somebody's money will be a little bit less right now. Okay, somebody might also be watching your progress in life. It could be your money. Maybe somebody needs an accountant. For some of you guys, you might get a new dog, or your dog might be like obsessed with you, which is cute though. If you have pet animals, they might be a little bit clingy, just how like some kids would be acting very sensitive. Some pet animals might be like very clingy to you. Okay, it's cute though. We got this one here. Anyone that's going through it right now, the sunshine will come. It's just momentarily, temporarily. Some might call it a phase. A phase in life. Okay? I think that's it though. Are we wrapping it up? I am channeling July 3rd though. Let's see. Should we tap in? Holy Spirit, let's see. So we got lessons and blessings. Okay, this is for July 3rd. That is very symbolic for somebody. Yeah, I'm sorry about the camera. So we got baby in reverse. Maybe something happened to a child, or it could be in relation to your childhood. Okay, maybe somebody is being blessed with a baby, or maybe they lost a baby, or maybe they feel lost because of their childhood. Okay, I feel like somebody's learning a lot about themselves. If it's childhood issues in terms of like inner childhood stuff, like on a spiritual level, right, or on a traumatic level, somebody's learning a lot in terms of what took place to better your adult self right now. Okay, if it's not that, it could be have lost a child, like a baby, by getting another one. Okay, and this is something July 3rd, that's what I'm getting here. Okay, anything else for July 3rd? Okay, so we got angels. You have angels around you, especially if you lost a child, getting a new one. Angels are very much watching this. But I'm also tuning into that the child that have crossed over is also a spirit baby. Okay, if you know anything about that, Google is your friend. Okay, but basically, I would just say this: energy cannot be extinguished. Okay, always transmute. And I'm a firm believer in that. So I would just say this: child, not in a human form, is still with you in spirit. Okay, don't let me start crying. Okay. Anything else about July 3rd? We got a father figure, so there's definitely gonna be added family members for sure, or there might be like a reconciliation with a father figure, you and your dad, you and your, maybe baby father, or maybe you and the Most High. For instance, those that believe in the God figure in Christianity or in other, monotheistic religions, the Abrahamic religions. Okay, a lot of people believe in God as he, even though God is spirit, okay, doesn't have a gender. But you get me. I'm not trying to complicate it. Wherever is like, you know, God is also like helping you transition whatever that's been complicated, especially if you've been like very, very conflicted, okay, or have faced a lot of transitions of conflict, stressors, whatever took place in July 3rd, okay. God is with you. That's what I'm trying to say, okay. For a lot of you guys, God is with you. Well, God is with us all, okay. Let me just say that. But for some of you guys that's in the faith, and if you need God's help, he there, okay. Anything else? I think that's it though. I do feel like crying. I do though. I really do feel like crying. Why? What is this about? So I feel like some of you guys could be emotional about some sort of change, okay, right now. So whatever is shifting, changing in your life, internally or externally, it could be quite emotional right now or overwhelming. But it's for highest and best good. A lot of you guys, there's a change in terms of love, okay, your home life or your family life, okay. I'm channeling the energy of the Four of Swords, if I remember it correctly, because I don't have my tarot cards here. Because these are our oracle cards. Okay, fun fact. Oracle cards. Bam. Four of Swords, to my memory, if it's correct. When you need a break, a pause, a moment to yourself, perhaps go on vacation, just a little like TLC, self-love type of energy, whether it's, yeah, pretty much, that's to my memory. And in reverse is kind of like, you know, you've been stressed out too much. It could also be linked to escapism as well, if you don't get time for yourself. But until then, we're gonna go with that, okay? So for a lot of you guys, there's gonna be a yes to a situation that was a no, and for some of you guys, that might be a no to a situation that was supposed to be a yes, okay? And the reason why, in terms of the other way, is because there's a blockage right now. There is a delay. Okay? So, yeah. And this could be a little bit of a stress factor. I do feel like it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable. Especially if you're like expecting a yes and it's going to turn into a no. It's because of a delay. So it's not really a no throughout, but it's kind of like a no for now, okay, because of the delay, the blockage, okay. Collective, I think that's it though. Yeah, I have a great new moon, and that's it, okay. The wind be winding. Have a great new moon. Have a great new moon. For the 11th times. Sorry about the speech dependency, and see you in the next reading, okay?